It's a special Thursday night edition of the Squirtle High School Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance. Brought to you by Jansen GMC, Farmers Transportation, Wheeler Brothers Grain, Cimarron Electric, Lepard Realty, Pioneer, Jeffco, Touchdown Graphics, and Athlete Care OKC. Tonight at Commitment Field on the west edge of Enid, a place at the top of Class A District 1 is on the line. The Thomas Terriers are ranked 5th in this week's Squirtle Class A poll, but the road has not been easy. Close wins over Alva and last week at Texoma, and a surprising loss to Hinton about 4 weeks ago. But district play is all that really matters, and the Terriers are 2-0 when they really count. The OBA Trojans are trying to shake off 2 straight close overtime losses to Tulsa, Noah, and Watonga by a total of 8 points. But in A1, they are unblemished as well, with a 6-point win at Moreland in their only B1 or A1 contest. Interesting coaching dynamic tonight for OBA as Chris Kayott takes over as head coach for Jay Mendenhall. But Coach Mendenhall stays on as an associate head coach. These two longtime friends are working well together, Coach Randy Turney.
You bet. Longtime friends. I think, both of them have strong moral values, and their faith is what has brought them together. And I know that they're both excited to be working together. And I know, with Coach Chaos' background as a former Whippet quarterback at O'Keene, their offense is rolling, and they're having a really good season so far.
Of course, Coach Kayott comes to OBA after a great run at Laverne, including a state championship and a state runner-up at the 8-man level. It should be a fun night of high school football tonight as the OBA Trojans host the Thomas Terriers with the lead in Class A District 1 on the line. We'll take our first break. When we come back, it's kickoff from Commitment Field in Enid. This is the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Farmers Transportation is excited to back the OBA Trojans in tonight's game. Matt and Lara Meyer have over 25 years in the agricultural transportation business and can take care of all your ag transport needs, focusing on transporting anhydrous, liquid, and dry fertilizer. Remember that proper nutrition yields healthy, profitable crops. Let them work for you. Call 580-532-5580 or email matt.farmers@yahoo.com. For Farmers Transportation, proud to support the Trojans and all of our area high school athletes.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com Call us at 800-641-2732 or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Tom Nelson, the coach, Randy Turney, back with you at Commitment Field on the west side of Enid. OBA and Thomas coming up, Class A high school football on the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance. OBA won the toss. They elected to defer. Thomas will get the football first, as we will get a chance to see that extremely speedy, high-energy Thomas Terrier offense.
State champions in track the last 2 years, so you're going to see a lot of speed.
Nick Shelton will tee it up at the 40-yard line for OBA in their black uniforms and white numbers, black from head to toe. Thomas in the road white tops, green numbers trimmed in black with the green pants. And on the return, up the middle, running room and into the secondary, and could be a lot of running room, basically all the way across midfield down to the 45-yard line. It was the kicker who saved the touchdown, and the return was by Ethan Hamberlin. We'll talk about him a lot tonight, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were starting running back that time. Good return, but a good blocking there right up the seam in the middle that time. And number 13, Shelton on the tackle for OBA.
So the drive will start in OBA territory at the 46-yard line with 11:51 to play in the first quarter. Quarterback is Dylan Castillo, his first year as a starter, his senior year. Watch him in the read option. I'll tell you what, he scored a couple of rushing touchdowns last week out at Texoma, and he's quick when he hits the hole. Hamberlin will line up to his left. He got 3 wideouts, actually 4 stacked to the right side. Now they have 4 as that man goes in from motion from left to right. And before the play gets underway, some movement on the offensive side of the ball. A 5-yard penalty against Thomas. It'll be 1st and 15.
Yeah, just a little jittery out here on the right side here. Two of them moved there a little bit early.
So technically this drive will now start. Actually, it will always start on OBA's side of the field, but it goes back to the Thomas side of the field at the 49. First down and 10 from just shy of midfield. Actually 1st and 15. In the gun, Dylan Castillo. 2 wide to the right. 1 to the left. Now they put the man in motion. And on first down, they will hand off around the left side. Hamberlin running room. And he'll get the penalty yardage back and a few more. As they get down inside the 45-yard line, they're going to mark him at the 43 or so. A gain on the play of 8 yards.
He's going to allow him for a few more yards, too, but number 10, Jacob Wilson, tripped him up for a shorter gain that would have been.
That'll make it 2nd down and 7. Just underway here at Commitment Field on the campus of Oklahoma Bible Academy in Enid. And we are so glad to have you around and along for the ride, wherever you may be watching tonight. A high snap, and it will be a quarterback draw up the middle. There's running room for Castillo to the far sideline. Can he get into the end zone? He'll come up just short, but there you go. Dylan Castillo read it perfectly. Huge hole right up the gut, and he takes it down inside the 10, down inside the 5, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, the read option, just like you was talking about. He faked that time to the running back and kept it up inside. And a big hole there and a lot of running room for the quarterback.
39-yard gain. It's 1st down and goal at the 4.
A lot of speed already, you can tell by the quarterback and running back. They just need a little crease and they're gone.
Had a chance to watch quite a bit of video on Thomas this week, and I saw a lot of that right there. So 1st and goal. And you'll see a lot of the jet sweep, which is around the right end, trying to get to the edge and to the corner. And the tackle made at the 1-yard line. The carry by Caleb Fernandez. He scored a touchdown out of that last week. Actually 2 weeks ago against 3 weeks ago against Cordell. Tackled by Jet Cheatham, but down to about the 1-yard line. Will be 2nd down and goal, the gain of 3.
Yeah, OEA did a good job of stringing that out and using the sideline to their advantage to keep him out of the end zone.
So 2nd and goal, 2 minutes in. Thomas looking to dent the scoreboard here quickly in this one. And Castillo is hit. Is he knocked down short? He is. Boy, they closed that hole in a hurry. Coming up to close that hole is Morgan Meyer.
Yeah, number 52, Andrew Francis. Well, they closed that in a hurry.
So no gain on the carry by Castillo. Now 3rd down and goal. Big play for the OBAD right here if they can hold him out of the end zone. And this time it's Hamberlin stepping into the zone for the touchdown. As Ethan Hamberlin, his 2nd carry of the ball game, results in 6. So the 1-yard run. And the extra point upcoming. The kicker for Thomas is Ryden Looper. He's a sophomore. Holder is John Tyler Jones. And the kick tucks its way inside the left upright. 9:07 to play in the first quarter. Thomas jumps on top of OBA 7-0. We'll take a break and be right back. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com.
Started by the return.
Thomas scores in a 5-play drive, covered 46 yards, actually 51 after the penalty, but officially 46. 2 minutes and 44 seconds off the clock. Ethan Hamberlin scores from 1 yard out. The extra point kicked by Ryden Looper. 9:07 to play in the first quarter, and the Terriers on top of the Trojans by a score of 7-0. Nick Shelton will kick it away. And the kick is angling toward the far sideline. It's short. And on the return, an up man to the near sideline. That is that Ryden Looper?
Number 10.
It is Ryden Looper, the kicker.
No, Jacob Wilson.
Oh, there we go.
OBA.
Oh, you're right. Wrong team.
Yep.
Jacob Wilson on the return. So what the heck is the kicker doing out there returning kicks?
Yep. Jacob Wilson.
So OBA will take over. The quarterback is Baron Winter. Nice numbers for him throwing the football. 98 of 165 for 1,439 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 5 picks. Caleb Spann will line up as the running back, 85 carries for 429 yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. On first down, it's Jet Cheatham around the right side. He has first down yardage.
Jet sweep.
J-E-T-T.
J-E-double-T, yes.
Right. And it's a first down, a gain of 11. Ball up to the 41-yard line. I'm making a gain of 10 to the 40. There's Winter throwing the football. It's dropped.
Yep. Little one-step drop and pop out there to the side and just couldn't handle it. Good throw.
So it'll be second down and 10.
I was watching Winter throw that pass in warm-ups. He gets a little velocity on it. Got a good throwing motion.
Baron Winter transferred in here from Enid High before last season, was the backup quarterback for the 6A Plainsmen. Second down and 10. We'll dump it out to Cheatham out here in space, finding some running room to the 45-yard line, down to the 42.
Stopped by number 42, Caleb Fernandez for the Terriers.
Actually, to the 48-yard line is where it ends up at the gain of 8 on the carry on the pass. Jet Cheatham, it's his 27th catch of the season. And it will bring up 3rd down and 2. Just shy of midfield, OBA trailing 7-0. Empty the backfield. Winner looks right. Slant pattern, caught, 1st down. That's Wilson down to the 40-yard line. Gang tackled right there.
And a lot of quick passes there. 1-step drop and let it go. I was watching them warm up. This is working on that, and you can see why. You don't have to worry about the rush that time if you get rid of that quick.
Jacob Wilson, his 34th catch of the season. He's almost 400 yards in receiving this year. 1st down and 10. The line of scrimmage is the 40-yard line. And this time, Winter will hand off, try to find some running room off left tackle, but not a whole lot there, and that is Jet Cheatham.
And number 22, Jason Miller, and number 71, Mr. Kelly on the stop. We'll hear a lot about him probably.
Aiden Kelly, he's a talent.
Yep.
2nd down and 10 from the 35. Taking back from the 40-yard line. Kind of hard to read the numbers here. It's pink out tonight, and as you see on the field, the line numbers are in pink. Near side, ball is caught. And running room for Connor Colby down the near sideline. Steps through a tackle and gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
You'll have to explain it because I didn't see it.
So Connor Colby, he was dead to rights at about the 10-yard line, and he went through about 3 Terriers, stepped through a couple of tackles, and tiptoed into the end zone.
I saw him get out of this initial tackle right here after he first caught it, but he got down the sideline, and I got blocked out by the press box.
So Connor Colby, that is his 4th touchdown reception of the season, and he did all the heavy lifting on that one. Here's Nick Shelton for the extra point. Kick is on the way, and it is no good. And that is the difference in this ball game. 6:59 to play in the first quarter. 7-6 Thomas. It's the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Wheeler Brothers Grain Company, with 3 locations in Thomas and Fay, are proud to support all of our area athletes. The place you've trusted for all of your feed, seed, and fertilizer needs since way back in 1917. That's Wheeler Brothers Grain. Go to WheelerBrothers.com to keep up with the latest weather, ag headlines, market news, and futures. And take it with you when you download the Wheeler Brothers Grain app. Your needs will always be met at Wheeler Brothers Grain, proud supporter of Terrier football. Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
OBA had an answer for Thomas's early touchdown as they go 70 yards in 6 plays in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Barron Winter to Connor Colby, 40-yard touchdown pass. The kick is no good, so it's 7-6. And a return to the near sideline for the Terriers. Out across the 40-yard line, and they'll have good starting field position again. And on the return is Owen Baldwin, a freshman.
Yeah, number 7 that time. Bolston, one of the ones on the tackle, and I think number 78, McAllister for OBA.
Starting from their own 48-yard line after they started at the OBA 46 last time. Special teams right now playing into the hands of Thomas after a missed OBA extra point and a couple of nice returns. Man in motion from right to left is Noah Rainwater. He'll hand off. Nope, they're going to fake the give, and up the middle goes the quarterback, Castillo again. Boy, he hits that hole quickly. He saw the seam and exploded through it down inside the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 36, a gain of 16.
Nothing fancy. They fake to the running back and just find a seam up inside. Get behind those, get the offensive line.
3 carries, 55 yards rushing already for Dylan Castillo. 1st and 10 in OBA territory. And this time Castillo hands off to Hamberlin. And he finds a hole down inside the 30-yard line down to the 25 as they're motoring right down the field again. Gain of 11 on that one. So 1st down and 10 as Thomas will push the tempo a little bit. He'll throw it this time. Left side ball caught out in space and cutting toward the hash mark on the reception is Caleb Fernandez. That is Dylan Castillo's first completion of the night. It's good for 9 yards.
Try to catch them off balance there. They've been running the ball really effective. Just get it out there quick. Almost made a 1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. 2nd down and 1. And Hamberlin will get down inside the 5-yard line. Let's see. Kind of hard to see where they're marking that one. I'm going to say right at about the 5. Connor Colby on the stop. He'll gain 11 on the play. Hamberlin off to a good start. His 4th carry. He has a touchdown run on that previous drive.
Yep.
On the jet sweep, turning it up but not finding a whole lot of running room is Riley McIntyre. He was stopped.
Might have made a yard.
Stopped by Cole Davis. Yeah, we'll give him a yard. That's just about it.
We've seen 1 pass and 2 jet sweeps, and the rest of it's been read option.
2nd down and goal. And there goes the quarterback. Castillo tried to find something right up the gut. And not a whole lot there. OBA's been pretty tough inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal.
A lot of times you get down inside the 10, they change their deepest to goal line deepest, and that's a little bit tougher to run inside.
There's 3rd down and goal from inside the 5. Hamberlin tries to get to the edge. There's nothing doing. Can he slip out of a tackle? He won't. Staying home and making the tackle is Coulter Freeman. Defensive end. There's a bit of a loss on that one, back to the 6.
That's how you play the defensive end position. Don't let him get outside and force it back to your linebacker, and he made the play by himself.
Here's 4th down and goal from the 6-yard line. OBA looking for a big defensive stop right here with 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. Thomas on top 7-6. From the gun, Hamberlin to his right. Castillo will hand off to Hamberlin. Hamberlin steps out of a tackle, turns it up and finds the end zone. That was a great run by Ethan Hamberlin as he was nearly stopped after a short game, but he's able to slip out of it and find the end zone.
Yeah, stutter step there, the tackle by Cheatham, number 5, but great effort by him showed his elusiveness getting into the end zone.
So Ethan Hamberlin, 2 rushing touchdowns so far tonight already.
Quick feet.
And the extra point upcoming by Ryden Looper. It's blocked. And so now that will get OBA back on schedule after their missed extra point. 3:22 to play in the 1st quarter, 13-6 Thomas. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week, brought to you by High Plains Insurance. Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics, just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court. This one could be a fun one. At least it's starting out that way. Thomas scores on an 8-play drive, covered 52 yards in 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Ethan Hamblin, his second rushing touchdown of the night, this time from 6 yards out. Thomas, after the blocked extra point, leads 13-6. Now OBA trying to find some running room. Jet Cheatham on the return to the far sideline. Before he's running out of bounds, the Trojans will take over, down by a touchdown.
Let's see if we can answer that call again like they did on the first drive. You know, Thomas defense coming in, I think only give up 14, 15 points a game, so it might be kind of hard to score on this defense, but they're going to have to. They're going to keep up with Thomas's offense.
Now, the last time OBA had the ball, they started on their own 30-yard line. They scored. They will do it again. 1st and 10 from their own 30 with 3:14 to play in the first quarter, trailing by 7. And off trying to find some running room is Jet Cheatham, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Staying with him and reeling him in. The big guy in the middle we're going to talk about quite a bit tonight, Aiden Kelly.
Yep.
Lost 2, lost 1. Let's give him a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, Cheatham did a good job. He dodged the first guy, but Kelly was there to meet him on the second wave.
2nd down and 11. Baron Winter was 3 of 4 passing on that opening drive for 60 yards and a 40-yard touchdown pass. He's up under center this time. Pitch to the near side. It's Jet Cheatham again, and he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Cleaning up the tackle was Jace Miller. And also, let's give credit to Caleb Fernandez, too, because he started the tackle and Miller cleaned it up. No gain, actually a loss of 1 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 12. Big play for OBA right here. They want to, keep pace with Thomas. Thomas's offense so far doesn't seem like it's going to slow down much. Winter to throw. Right side, caught by Wilson, angling to the near sideline. And he'll come up about a yard or 2 short of the first down. Needed to get past the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 39. They'll gain 11, but they needed 12.
I'm pretty sure they got tipped, too. I'm surprised that they caught the football because it got tipped on the throw.
All right, big moment in this ball game. 4th down and 1 for OBA in their own territory at the 39. It's a long yard, too. It's almost 2.
Yeah, got to get to the yard marker.
Yep.
Right on the 4-yard line.
Winter from the gun. 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left. They're going to hand off up the middle. There's your big fullback right up the middle for first down yardage. As he pounds down, it's Cole Davis.
That's a good job by the offensive line on the left side, opening up that hole. And nice run there by number 44, Davis.
He gets out to the 43-yard line, picking up 4.
Davis, good-looking sophomore.
First down and 10. Out to Cheatham. Oh, led him a little bit too much, and there were green jerseys in the area. It's incomplete, as right there was Seth Stewart. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Kelly was putting a little pressure on him that time. He had to change the angle of the throw, and he got it out in front of him, but he couldn't throw it in his normal motion.
So glad to have you with us on a special Thursday night fall break version of the Squirtle Game of the Week. 2nd down and 10 for OBA from their 44. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Winter to throw. Has plenty of time. Now it breaks down, and he'll be taken down after a gain of a yard to the 45.
Yeah, he had a little room out here to the left, but he never did look this way.
Baron Winters not going to scare you with his foot speed and his running ability, but he can throw the ball quite well. That's his 19th carry of the season for 34 yards rushing.
Yeah, he threw for over 300 yards last week against Watonga.
Had a 400-yard game, too, at one point this season. Yeah, he puts it up. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Good ball game. Thomas Terriers on top of OBA. The score 13-6. We'll take a break. It is the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Like you to be interactive with us tonight. Tweet us at Squirtle, and if we see something good, if you say something creative or let us know where you're listening and watching us from, we may throw you up on the big screen. So we encourage you to be interactive with us with a flag on the play. At Squirtle, tweet us, and later on we're going to have that High Plains Insurance trivia question. Tough one tonight. I've not given it away yet. I've not said it, so I may make you have to do your homework and do some studying for it this time around. But we'll have it coming up in the third quarter of the High Plains Insurance trivia question. Of course, Randy Turney back with us this week. Took last weekend off. Went to the Cotton Bowl, the Red River rivalry. How was your trip down to watch the OU Texas game?
It was great. My daughter gave me those tickets for my birthday, so my wife and I took Jade Jones with us. We had a great time.
After the penalty, which was declined, Thomas will start this drive first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. And on first down, Ethan Hamberlin around the right side, turns it up and has first down yardage and a bit more, as he was tripped up where he might have possibly been gone. I'm going to call it a touchdown-saving tackle by Connor Colby.
I think you're exactly right, because it don't take him up the seam for him to get through. When he does, he's got a lot of speed.
He'll mark the ball at the 40-yard line, a gain of 15.
He showed that on the opening kickoff when he took that to the house.
This time it's the quarterback, Castillo. Off right tackle. Get out to the 45, picking up about 5 or so.
Quarterback keeper by number 12, Dylan Castillo.
And mark it back a yard or two. Make it to 43, a gain of 3.
And defensive end that time stayed at home and kept him down to about a 4-yard gain. But you don't stay at home on that read option, you're going to get hurt.
51 yards rushing in the ball game for Ethan Hamberlin. He'll try to add to it right here. Nice cut, turns it up across midfield down to the 47. How about that cut?
You bet. Number 44 that time, Davis for OBA, comes shooting through there, but he just kind of stopped and cut on a dime, shuffled right through the middle there for a nice pickup.
So first down and 10.
Just like he's on skates almost, wasn't it?
Looking like a ballerina. He was tiptoeing through the defenders. Snap goes over the head of the quarterback, Castillo. He'll cover it. There's a big loss. And a scrum for it. Coming up with it was Cooper Thornton for OBA, but they will say that Castillo was down. It will just be a big loss, and I think that's the right call, actually.
I think it squirted out from him under him when he jumped on it. So it depends on where they had possession or not.
Back to the 36-yard line, a loss of 17.
Coach Gayout, he didn't agree with it,
yeah.
Which I don't blame him.
Well, if it did squirt out, I didn't see it. If that happened, maybe he has a case.
Yeah, he did squirt out a little, but I think the whistle was blown. That's the whole key.
Yeah. 10:09 to play in the first half. It's 13-6, and now with that play right there, OBA has gotten Thomas off schedule. The officials call a timeout to discuss this. No, it's a timeout called by OBA. We'll take a break with 10:09 to play in the first half. 13-6, Thomas over OBA. It's the Squirtle Game of the Week, brought to you by High Plains Insurance.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Farmers Transportation is excited to back the OBA Trojans in tonight's game. Matt and Lara Meyer have over 25 years in the agricultural transportation business and can take care of all your ag transport needs, focusing on transporting anhydrous, liquid, and dry fertilizer. Remember that proper nutrition yields healthy, profitable crops. Let them work for you. Call 580-532-5580 or email matt.farmers@yahoo.com. For Farmers Transportation, proud to support the Trojans and all of our area high school athletes.
Second down and a bunch for Thomas after that discussion. 2nd and 27. There's Caleb Fernandez with some running room. They don't want to get it all, not going to get it all back in one big bite, but they got a pretty good chunk right there.
Run the jet sweep that time.
Tackle by Coulter Freeman for OBA. They will mark the ball at the 43-yard line. So the gain on the play of about 7.
Here's where you have to get a stop there and get the ball back.
3rd down and a bunch. 3rd down and 21. Castillo to throw, looking left. Hurls it down the middle of the field, has a man, he overshoots his intended receiver. They're going to call pass interference. A pass intended for Jackson Mannering. Cooper Thornton can't believe they threw a flag on that. He was back there. I'll be honest with you, the fans on the near side are saying uncatchable, but the thing is, I didn't see a lot of contact anyway.
If it was a little, maybe got tangled up with their feet a little bit, but I didn't think shoving off or anything.
Well, that'll be pass interference against OBA, and that's going to give Thomas a first down on 3rd and 21, because I believe it's an automatic first down in high school football. Although I got a feeling they're going to tell me it's not. It'll be 3rd down and 5. So after the 15-yard penalty, it's 3rd down and 5. So OBA still has a chance to get out of this. Pass caught near side. First down as the catch was made by Jackson Mannering. They went to him on that long pass. That time he makes the catch and gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, and a good effort that time after he caught the football to get the first down. Manring's junior. They got a lot of underclassmen on this football team.
Gain on the play of 6. Second completion of the night for Castillo.
In fact, I got 2 seniors on the starting offense and defense, quarterback and lineman.
First down and 10. There's a fumble. The ball is loose as they could not make the transfer. And OBA may end up with it. The ball on the turf, and it was covered by Dalton McAllister.
Yep.
So that'll end the Thomas drive, the first empty drive they've had tonight. And OBA will take over first down and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's a big play there by number 68, McAllister, to stop that drive.
First down and 10, 8:42 to play in the first half. OBA trailing Thomas 13-6. And on first down, a winner to throw. Near side, little sidearm pitch and catch to Cheatham. Cheatham to the 45. Pick up about 5.
Pick up a 5 yards. Second down, 5 to go. For the Trojans.
For Jet Cheatham, his second catch of the night. Second down and 5. On a pink out night at Commitment Field, you see a lot of pink on the field. The cheerleaders on the near sideline wearing pink. I got to be honest with you, pink numbers in the field don't show up very well.
Not on this dead grass.
Second down and 5. Right up the middle, rumbling and bumbling for a first down. The carry by Cole Davis.
I think he's got it.
Let's see. Didn't get a great spot.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They're going to measure for it, but he didn't make the first down.
When you eye it, he didn't make it, but he did not get a great spot.
No, he did not. I thought he was about a foot from the line there, which would have been the first down, but he's about a yard short.
That's the one thing. After doing Enid High football last couple of years, the big stadiums, the big press boxes, you come down here and you can hear the crowd really well.
Yep. Makes it more fun.
It does make it more fun.
It lets him get on the air, too.
And a brand new facility here at OBA. These near sideline stands are brand new, and a new press box. Very nicely done.
And last time I was here, they didn't have the track either.
Yeah, that's
really
true. It's been a few years since I've broadcasted a game here as well. So it will be 3rd down and 1. Ball resting at the 49-yard line. They've got to get just past the 50 to move the chains. Give it to the big boy again. He gets the first down this time. A gain of 1. Move the chains.
Yeah, he's going to have it hard to stop with the 1-yard gain because he's got his shoulder pads down and running hard.
So 1st and 10, right at the midfield stripe. 6:40 to play in the first half.
This is OBA's best defense right here, is to keep the ball away from the Green Machines offense.
No doubt about it. Keep those offensive Terrier speedsters on the sideline. Of course, most of them play both ways anyway. They're still out there, but you get the idea.
I don't see the quarterback. I don't think he's out there.
Yeah, I don't think Castillo, he'll come in once in a while and play in the secondary, but he doesn't start.
Yeah.
First down and 10 from the 50-yard line. And a winner. Sidearm pass across the middle, through behind his intended receiver, Davis. Closer to it was Jace Miller on the coverage, 2nd and 10.
A little pressure there up the middle there, too, by number 71, Kelly.
He's got a quick release. Baron Winter can get rid of it in a hurry.
He does.
Kind of looks like Patrick Mahomes a little bit with his quick release. Not making a comparison, just saying he kind of looks like it with a quick sidearm release. If he throws me a no-look pass, then I'll say he's like Patrick Mahomes.
Or left-handed.
There you go. 2nd down and 10. Booting around the right side this time is Baron Winter. There you go. We look at back Patrick Mahomes if he runs the football.
First down, too.
Yep, down to the 40-yard line. He'll pick up 10.
Well, he didn't get a very good start either. He reached over the line with the football, and they didn't give it to him, but he still made the first down.
First down, OBA. Rewind to the left, 1 to the right. And Winter this time will hand off. Nothing doing for Davis that time as they had that one sniffed out. Leading the way on the tackle.
Camden Billy.
Cameron Billy, love that name.
He bet, sophomore. His sister played for Tasha at Northwestern. She just graduated and doing her practice teaching at Watonga. Good family.
2nd down and 10. Winter to throw. Ooh, threw it right a little bit behind Jet Cheatham, incomplete. On the coverage for Thomas was Jackson Mannering. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
2 guys here, and Cheatham was trying to split those. There wasn't much window there, but a little bit behind him.
After Winter got after that hot start, 4 of his first 5 completions. He's now 1 for his last 5. 3rd down and 10. Left sideline, ball caught. First down is turning it up is Cooper Thornton. That was nicely thrown. What a touch on that.
I just say we've saw him just rear back and let it go, but you had to throw that over the defensive back. And good touch to land it in there. That's a hard throw with that angle.
Gain of 11 for Cooper Thornton. It's his 9th catch of the season, his first one tonight. First down and 10 as we'll tick down to 5 minutes remaining in the first half. OBA trailing 13-6. This has been a good ball game. Got a feeling it's going to be close like OBA's last couple of games have been. Like Thomas's game last week at Texoma, they won 16-8.
Yeah, big game too in the district.
You betcha. Winter to throw again. Now he's chased, showing the wheels. Near sideline, ball is caught at the 12. And spinning down inside the 10-yard line, another catch by Cooper Thornton.
That's a heck of a play by Winter that time. Got 2 guys chasing him, throwing it on the move, and put it right on the money.
Mark it down to the 6-yard line, a gain of 23 on the completion.
Yeah, big-time throw by the senior quarterback.
Back-to-back receptions for Cooper Thornton, the junior.
He just showed a little speed that time out running those guys chasing him.
First down and goal. And Winter slid under 1 tackle. He ducked under it, gets down inside the 5 to the 3, a gain of 3.
Yeah. Number 58 that time, Stewart was there, but he kind of hit him and ducked under him and made some yards.
Here comes the 10th play of this drive that started back at the 40-yard line. Nice long time-consuming drive. It started with 8:42 to play in the first half. We're at 3:42 right now.
Yeah, right.
5-minute drive.
After that turnover, they've used that to milk some clock too and keep the ball away from the Thomas offense.
Second down and goal from the 3-yard line. Now they're going to run the Wildcat and put Jacob Wilson in the shotgun position, and OBA will burn the timeout. They want to talk about it. We'll take it with them. 3:24 to play in the first half. It's 13-6 Thomas. This is the game of the week, brought to you by High Plains Insurance.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Barron Winter is 7 of 12 passing for 110 yards here in the first half, including a 40-yard touchdown strike, as he has led the Trojans down the field. It's third down and goal, actually second down and goal, excuse me. Ball resting at about the 3-yard line. And OBA trailing 13-6. They'd look to even it up right here if they can get one into the end zone. On a beautiful night for high school football at Commitment Field on the west side of Enid. Winter pitch right to Jet Cheatham, and Cheatham tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Noah Rainwater stayed with it, and he blew that play up.
Yeah, that didn't look good from the beginning. It just like the timing was off, and got 3 guys out there.
They lost yardage all the way back to the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 8. So it's third down and goal back at the 11-yard line now.
Looked at for Wilson in the slot or Cheatham out there on the far left.
Right across the middle, there's the pass on the slant route into the end zone. It's incomplete. As it was off the hands. Is that Connor Colby?
16 or 18.
Connor Colby.
16, yeah. There are no 18, so Connor Colby, junior wide receiver.
So now it's fourth down and goal from the 11-yard line.
Winter stuck that in there pretty good, but that's good coverage that time by the Thomas defensive back.
I wonder what OBA will do right here. Nick Shelton has not made a field goal this season. He has kicked 19 extra points. This is basically just a little bit longer than an extra point.
He's going to call timeout, let the clock run down.
So we'll take a break as well. 2:40 to play in the first half. And the score is 13-6. And OBA has fourth and goal from the 11 coming up. This is the game of the week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com.
Great matchup of the last two undefeated teams in this district. It's now a 5-team district, actually a 6-team district, after O'Keene and Beaver decided to move down and play 8-man football this year. So 6 teams competing for 4 playoff spots. And it's fourth down and 11 for OBA, fourth and goal at the 11-yard line for the Trojans. They trail 13-6.
The bad thing about that, if you're in that district, then you're scrambling to try to find some games.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what they had a little trouble doing.
Fourth and goal, Winter looking left, back corner of the end zone, and it is.
I think he caught it.
Caught for a touchdown.
You talk about a throw now. Over the defense and laid it right in his lap.
Cooper Thornton made 3 big catches on that drive, including the 11-yard touchdown on fourth and goal. For Cooper, it's his 3rd touchdown receiving this season. And it's 13-12. Here's an extra point to tie it by Shelton. And he hammers that one right through there. 2:33 to play in the first half, and we are right back where we started. OBA and Thomas tied at 13. It's the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Wheeler Brothers Grain Company, with 3 locations in Thomas and Fay, are proud to support all of our area athletes. The place you've trusted for all of your feed, seed, and fertilizer needs since way back in 1917. That's Wheeler Brothers Grain. Go to WheelerBrothers.com to keep up with the latest weather, ag headlines, market news, and futures. And take it with you when you download the Wheeler Brothers Grain app. Your needs will always be met at Wheeler Brothers Grain, proud supporter of Terrier football. Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
That was a 6-minute and 9-second drive for OBA to even this one up. On 4th down and goal from the 11, Barron Winter to Cooper Thornton, the 11-yard touchdown pass. And then Nick Shelton's extra point kick ties it up, and wow, this is a good one. 2:33 to play in the first half. High short kick near sideline will go out of bounds.
Coach Tatum almost called a fair catch.
Next week we will be in Garber. 8-man football taking center stage in the Squirtle Game of the Week. The Garber Wolverines hosting the Ringwood Red Devils.
And their Ringwood is playing Crumbin tonight, and it's a whole bunch to not very much. No, they're not. They're playing Waukomis, but it's still a whole bunch for Ringwood, not very many for Waukomis. And Garber's having a tough time tonight with Cherokee. Cherokee leading 36-0.
Boy, that drive could not have gone any better for OBA. They march it down and score after the turnover and take 6 minutes off the clock, keeping Thomas's offense in the sideline. And now 1st down and 10, 2.5 to play. And Castillo up the middle, and not much there, is staying home, and making the tackle is Morgan Meyer. Take it back, it's actually Coulter Freeman.
Yeah, number 52, senior lineman that time.
So a gain on the play of 1. And across the middle, the ball is up for grabs. It is bobbled by Ethan Hamblin. He almost reeled it in, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, it came off the quarterback that time. Number 12, Castillo, put it right in the numbers, and he just dropped it.
So it's 3rd down and 9 at the 46. Set the screen pass up this time. Here comes Hamberlin, running room, 1st down and more. 35-30, angling toward the far sideline now, to the 10, to the 5. What a run by Ethan Hamberlin for a touchdown.
That's a good call there. Run the screen play that time, get him out in the wide open spaces. He's hard to tackle because 2 or 3 guys had a shot at him, but he just kind of run around them and dodged them.
It's a 54-yard touchdown pass, and Thomas wasted no time in answering.
You get those guys, speed guys, the ball out in the open field, and they're hard to tackle.
Let them go to work. Riding Looper. Try to use his right foot to get this extra point. It is on the way, and it is good. 1:49 to play in the first half. Now 20-13, Thomas back on top by a touchdown. It's the game of the week, presented by High Plains Insurance. Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court. Terriers wasted no time getting the lead back. 3 plays, 55 yards in 44 seconds. A 54-yard touchdown pass from Dylan Castillo to Ethan Hamberlin. 20-13. Now the kick goes into the end zone, and OBA will take over with 1:49 to play in the first half. Explosive. Hamberlin in space showed that speed. Time for OBA to answer here with just shy of 2 minutes. They'll be 80 yards away from the end zone.
Ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. First and 10, Trojans.
First down and 10 from the 20. Cheatham near side makes the catch, and he'll step out of one tackle and get out of bounds to stop the clock at the 27, picking up a quick 7.
Number 5, Jet Cheatham.
Jet Cheatham's third catch of the night. Clock stops, second down and 3, 1:42 to play.
Down,
How many timeouts does OBA have? 1?
Should have 1. They'll stack 2 wide receivers left and throw the near side. It's Cheatham again. And Cheatham just tackled after he makes the catch right at the yard line. He needed to get for the first down. I think it's going to be third down and very short, gain of 2.
You're going to measure, I think.
Official timeout on play.
Someone for OBA who was in the starting lineup who has not played tonight is Caleb Spann, starting running back who came in with 429 yards rushing. He's not played tonight. Don't know what the story is on that. He's actually in street clothes right down here. First down.
First down, Trojans.
Cole Davis has kind of stepped into that role with a couple of big runs. Jet Cheatham as well with 5 carries. And actually 5 carries for no yards after that 8-yard loss the last time he was tackled behind the line of scrimmage. First and 10. Winner sees some running room. Nice stiff arm. Steps out of bounds to 42. That's a first down. A gain of 12.
That's a smart run there, too. Get what you can get and then get out of bounds.
The nimble-footed Baron Winter, his dad played JV basketball at the University of Kansas. I used to play church league basketball with his dad in Dodge City and his uncle. And we had a pretty good team.
So who's the best player?
Best player, his dad or
or you?
No. He's a guard, man. He was a player. I was just a big guy. I could dunk though. So that's what I had going for me.
So Coach Rousey taught you something, huh?
Well, yeah, except the fact that I was about 5'1" when I was being coached by him. First down and 10 after that nice run to the 42-yard line. Oh, wide open. Oh, off the hands, incomplete. Connor Colby had yardage. He had room to run, and he couldn't reel it in.
It was a great throw, too, by
Really
Winter.
is. I saw him play a couple years ago at Enid High, and of course didn't get a whole lot of action, backup quarterback for the Plainsmen. But he's a gunslinger. He can fire it around a little bit. And he's shown me he can run the ball a little bit as well.
Yeah,
when he needs to.
Got a little zip on it, too. That's what I like about him. I tell you what, he lets it go.
Second down and 10.
As Chris would say, he can spin the bean.
He can spin the bean. Near side, ball caught in space. Running room to the near sideline and getting out of bounds after the yardage is Jacob Wilson. Get to the 48, gain of 6.
Tell you what, I'm real impressed with the way they were using the clock. They're getting out of bounds and nothing fancy, just short passes and moving the football.
Wilson makes his third catch of the night. Third down and 4.
Got about 52 more yards to go.
Yep.
A minute 8 to get there.
Winter steps up. He has running room. He takes off. He'll get the first down again and get out of bounds in Thomas territory at the 45.
All the fans saw that the lineman just chasing him down, trying to help him to get out of there. Billy was on the chase, trying to run him down and forced him to the sideline.
Baron Winter has 5 carries for 34 yards rushing. He had 32 yards rushing coming in on the season. The clock is stopped with 1:01 to play. This drive started with 1:49, so they're doing a good job taking care of the clock, conserving time. Barron to throw, and he's sacked. No, he steps out of it.
Oh, man.
And he gets it away, and he throws an interception. And back the other way, and now Thomas will have the ball with some time, and they're going to have it in OBA territory.
Little skirmers over there on the sideline.
First down, Thomas Terriers.
Could not tell over there on that far sideline who got that pick.
Somebody that was short and quick, whoever it was, because they were making some yardage.
Well, so Thomas now has an opportunity to add to their lead. They'll take over at the 49-yard line of OBA with 47 seconds to play in the first half, and they lead 20-13.
That interception right there was caused by being under duress.
Yes.
He got out some of it there in the backfield there, and when he took off with it, then he had some more pressure in his face.
He would have been better off being sacked.
Or throwing it in the ground.
Yep. Flag flies. Was there some movement on the defensive side? That's where he's pointing.
Dead ball.
Flag on the play. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense.
Ooh, it's unsportsmanlike conduct on Thomas. Move him back 15.
I don't know what happened on the sideline. I could tell. I don't know whether they thought he got tackled hard or what, but there's a lot of confrontation going on over there on the sideline.
Mark it back to the 36-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 25. So much for that great starting field position. See what Dylan Castillo can do. He'll find some running room across the 40-yard line to the 42, picking up about 5 or so. He was tackled by Jacob Colby.
Yep. Freshman defensive lineman.
Again on the play of 7. And we've got a timeout. Let's take a quick break. 40 seconds to play in the first half. 20-13 Terriers. This is the game of the week presented by High Plains Insurance.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Second down and 23 from the 42-yard line. And this time around the right side goes Ethan Hamberlin. And back across midfield and into OBA territory. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. He'll be at the 44-yard line. Jacob Colby on the stop again, but not before Hamberlin is able to get 14 yards.
Yeah, if you're OBA, don't rest on defense for this 30 seconds because it just takes a little seam and they can take it to the house.
Now, 1st and 25 now is 3rd down and 5. Gonna hand off on the jet sweep, and around the end goes Fernandez. First down, out of bounds.
Yep.
It's a great play to run right there. You get the yardage and you get a step out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, and you know it's going to be over toward the sideline. They ran it to the short side of the field so he could get out of bounds.
Put it at the 37, a gain of 7. And it's 1st down and 10, 25 seconds to play. Tom Nelson, the coach, Randy Turney with you from Commitment Field on the extreme west side of Enid. Matter of fact, there's fields right behind us, like cornfields and wheat fields and stuff. Back to throw this time is Castillo. Has time, flag flies. Now swings it out here to the left side. The ball is caught by Hamberlin. He'll get down to the 25, but I bet there's going to be a hold in here somewhere. There's a hold. That'll go back. Clock down to 14 seconds.
Right there's the kid that intercepted the pass, number 2. I knew he had
Owen Baldwin.
He had sleeves on, but I never could see his number because he ran to the far side of us and got over in that crowd.
So that interception by Owen Baldwin.
Yeah, freshman defensive back.
Good job staying with that.
You bet. Got to give these kids credit when they make a good play.
That's why you're the best color guy in the biz.
Yeah.
So it's 1st and a bunch again, 1st and 22. 14 seconds to play in the first half. Ooh, that was almost picked.
Number 8.
Cooper Thornton almost jumped the route.
And that would have been 6 the other way. It's a good read by him. He's put an outstanding first half. Cooper's a junior wide receiver and defensive back for the Trojans.
So it'll be 2nd down and 22. Hand off on the jet sweep, trying to get to the edge is Owen Baldwin, who got the pick. And he has running room down to just shy of the 30-yard line. Did he get out of bounds? He did.
Yeah, yep.
With 2 seconds to play. The gain.
That timeout, too.
Let's see. We're going to mark this one out. They're going to put it at about the 33.
Yeah, you could tell the way he ran that ball on that jet sweep that was the same guy that intercepted that pass. Pretty shifty and fast.
I'll go ahead and keep this one right here. 2 seconds to play. 20-13. This has been a great ball game. Really has been a good one.
Moreland and Fairview's that's a district game too. Yep. And Moreland Fairview jumped out 8-0. Last time I checked, right before halftime, it was 8-6 Fairview. A lot of big games. You always want to get off to a good start in the district, not have to climb uphill when you're at the end of the season.
No doubt. Well, if you're watching tonight and you know how to tweet, which I think is beyond you and almost beyond me, I don't do much tweeting, but if you'd like to be interactive with us, tweet us at Squirtle. Let us know what you're doing, where you're at, where you're watching us from, and maybe we'll throw you up on the screen.
I'm a good tweeter. It's when I'm on the basketball court blowing the whistle.
That's right. Tweeting to Coach Turney is blowing the whistle. 3rd down and 6. Last play of the first half, barring a penalty. Castillo's going to hurl it toward the end zone into traffic, and it is picked off.
Number 10.
Up take it back is Jet Cheatham on the interception, number 5.
Number 5, yep.
So that'll be the end of the first half. And Thomas will get the football to start the second half. 20-13, the Terriers over the Trojans, and our halftime show begins after this. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936, empowering the needs of a new generation.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Farmers Transportation is excited to back the OBA Trojans in tonight's game. Matt and Lara Meyer have over 25 years in the agricultural transportation business and can take care of all your ag transport needs, focusing on transporting anhydrous, liquid, and dry fertilizer. Remember that proper nutrition yields healthy, profitable crops. Let them work for you. Call 580-532-5580 or email matt.farmers@yahoo.com. For Farmers Transportation, proud to support the Trojans and all of our area high school athletes.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we've got. Drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com.
Halftime at OBA, and the Thomas Terriers on top of the OBA Trojans 20-13. Let's go back and recap how the first half played out. Thomas had good field position to start their opening drive after they took the opening kickoff. And Ethan Hamblin scored from 1 yard out to take an early lead. The extra point kick by Ryden Looper. 9:07 to play in the first quarter. Thomas on top 7-0, capped a 5-play, 46-yard drive in 2 minutes and 44 seconds. OBA had an answer. They took over on their own 30-yard line, went 6 plays, 70 yards. In 2 minutes and 5 seconds, Baron Winter found Connor Colby on a 40-yard touchdown pass. The extra point kick was no good, and Thomas held on to the lead 7-6 with 6:59 to play in the first quarter. On the ensuing drive, Thomas started on their own 48-yard line, went 52 yards in 8 plays in 3.5 minutes, and Ethan Hamblin scored from 6 yards out. The extra point kick was blocked. 3:22 to play in the first first quarter, and Thomas on top 13-6. OBA had an empty drive. They had to punt it away, but then Thomas turned it over on a fumble before OBA took over at their own 40-yard line, and they put together a long time-consuming drive. 12 plays, covered 60 yards in 6 minutes and 9 seconds, and Baron Winter hit Cooper Thornton on a back corner fade, 11-yard touchdown pass on 4th and goal. Extra point kick was good by Nick Shelton, and that tied the ball game up at 13 with 2.5 to play, 2:33 in the first half. But Thomas had a quick answer. They scored in 3 plays, covered 55 yards in just 44 seconds, and it was Dylan Castillo finding Ethan Hamberlin, 54-yard pass. Extra point kick by Ryden Looper made it 20-13 with 1:49 to play. OBA got the ball back as Baron Winter trying to rally him down the field. He threw an interception to Owen Baldwin. Thomas took over at midfield, and on the final play of the first half, Dylan Castillo intercepted by Jet Cheatham. So halftime score is 20-13. Thomas by a touchdown, and a second half upcoming. I believe I said that Thomas was going to get the ball to start the third quarter. Actually, OBA will get the ball to start the third quarter, as Thomas had it to start the ball game. 7-point lead for the Terriers, 20-13. We'll take a break. Our halftime show continues from Commitment Field at OBA. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Wheeler Brothers Grain Company, with 3 locations in Thomas and Fay, are proud to support all of our area athletes. The place you've trusted for all of your feed, seed, and fertilizer needs since way back in 1917. That's Wheeler Brothers Grain. Go to WheelerBrothers.com to keep up with the latest weather, ag headlines, market news, and futures. And take it with you when you download the Wheeler Brothers Grain app. Your needs will always be met at Wheeler Brothers Grain, proud supporter of Terrier football. Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today. The High Plains Insurance.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Squirtle High School football game of the week, halftime from Commitment Field at Oklahoma Bible Academy, and the Thomas Terriers, the Dogs, on top of the Trojans, 20-13 at the half. Let's go back and give you some numbers from the first half of this one. First of all, there's the score. Thomas up 20-13. For OBA, they had 14 rushes for 43 yards. Barron Winter was 11 of 19 for 126 yards passing with a touchdown and an interception. So 33 offensive plays for 169 total yards and that one turnover. Individually, Barron Winter, 5 rushes for 34 yards. Jet Cheatham, 5 carries for 0 yards. Cole Davis had 4 carries for 9 yards. 33 offensive plays, 169 yards. Connor Colby had caught a 40-yard touchdown pass. Jacob Wilson had 3 catches. Jet Cheatham had 4. Cooper Thornton had 3, all on one drive, including an 11-yard touchdown reception. For the Terriers, 22 rushes for 144 yards. Ethan Hamberlin, 9 carries for 75. Dylan Castillo, 8 carries for 49. Caleb Fernandez, 3 carries for 17. Also, let's see here, Riley McIntyre had a carry for 1 yard, and Owen Baldwin a carry for 2 yards. Castillo through the air is 3 of 6 for 69 yards. He threw a touchdown pass of 54 yards to Ethan Hamberlin, and he threw an interception in the final play of the first half. So 144 on the ground, 69 through the air, 28 offensive plays for the Terriers, and 213 yards of total offense. Second half coming up, we've got a good one in store here at Commitment Field. 20-13, the Terriers on top of the Trojans, and this is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Farmers Transportation is excited to back the OBA Trojans in tonight's game. Matt and Lara Meyer have over 25 years in the agricultural transportation business and can take care of all your ag transport needs, focusing on transporting anhydrous, liquid, and dry fertilizer. Remember that proper nutrition yields healthy, profitable crops. Let them work for you. Call 580-532-5580 or email matt.farmers@yahoo.com. For Farmers Transportation, proud to support the Trojans and all of our area high school athletes.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the unit area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we've got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com.
Back at Commitment Field in Enid, it's halftime. Thomas on top of OBA 20-13, and Coach Randy Turney has been digging into the Squirtle scoreboard, has some scores for you right now.
All right, as you know, a lot of district games going on, trying to get off to a good start. You know, a lot of good games in C1 out in the Panhandle. Pond Creek, the #1 team in C, on top of Buffalo, 36-6. Timberlake and Sharon Mutual out at Sharon Mutual. Timberlake leading 20-12. Number 2, Southwest Covenant, having a tough time with Covington Douglas right now, 8-8 in a low-scoring 8-man game at Covington. Tyrone, a number C1 team, behind Winoka. The Railroaders leading Tyrone 20-14. Cherokee having no trouble with Garber, leading 44-12. A final already at between Pioneer and Quinlan Hillsdale. The game's already been called at halftime. Pioneer defeating Quinlan 48-0. Ringwood having no trouble with Wacomas, leading 34-0. We'll have Ringwood and Garber next week at Garber. And Class A, this district that and obeys in, Fairview and Moreland hooked up in a good game. Fairview jumped on top 8-0. Moreland scored in the second quarter, and halftime the Yellow Jackets are on top of the Bearcats 8-6. Chisholm making a long trip to Hooker tonight, having no trouble with Hooker, leading 35-0. Texomia, another team in this A district, on top of Watonga, 20-7. Morrison, team that we covered a few weeks ago, leading Tonkawa, the state champion last year in Class A, leading them 22-0 at halftime. Christian Heritage on top of OCA, 35-0 at halftime. Pawnee and Barnsdall were 8-8. Minko, another team in Class A, a good team in the Casson district, on top of Crescent at halftime, 21-14. Pawhuska, another good team in Class A, leading Hominy 16-6.
Yeah, some of those teams that we have seen and we will be seeing. We saw Pawhuska. We will see Minko and Casson. That is a Week 10 game, which is going to be outstanding here on the Squirtle High School Game of the Week. We've got what could be an outstanding finish. If you look at what OBA's been with the past couple of weeks, you expect it to go down to the wire. They've lost their last 2 at overtime. We'll see what happens. Second half coming up, 20-13, Thomas over OBA. And this is the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by High Plains Insurance.
Wheeler Brothers Grain Company, with 3 locations in Thomas and Fay, are proud to support all of our area athletes. The place you've trusted for all of your feed, seed, and fertilizer needs since way back in 1917. That's Wheeler Brothers Grain. Go to WheelerBrothers.com to keep up with the latest weather, ag headlines, market news, and futures. And take it with you when you download the Wheeler Brothers Grain app. Your needs will always be met at Wheeler Brothers Grain, proud supporter of Terrier football. Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Now the Thomas Terriers heading back to the sideline, as you see right there, with a 7-point lead over OBA. As we are just about ready for the second half here at Commitment Field on the west side of Enid. Tom Nelson, the coach Randy Turney, and our crew, including Corey Rogers, who is making sure we get on the air, Ethan Sunken on camera, Trey Robinson, and Adam Dieselhorst, who, of course, is out there handing out all kinds of Squirtle swag, as he's got a home game, too. As Corey's got pretty much a long drive every week, but I'm about a mile away from my house. Coach Turney has to go back to Cherokee tonight. And the camera boys have to go back to Cashin, so at least somebody has a home game. I'll take it. Fun game so far, Coach.
You bet. A lot of offense. I've been really impressed with, number one, the speed of Thomas, which we knew coming in, but also we knew also that Winter, the quarterback from OBA, is going to be a good person to watch throw the football, and he's got some good receivers, Cheatham and Wilson and Thornton, good receivers to throw to.
Yeah, he sprinted around those four receivers. Connor Colby, Jacob Wilson, Jet Cheatham, and Cooper Thornton have all caught passes so far in this one. OBA will get the football, trailing by a touchdown. Jet Cheatham is back there with Connor Colby.
OBA will get the ball to start this half. Back to return the ball from the Trojans, number 5, Jet Cheatham, and number 16, Connor.
And we are just about ready to start the third quarter. Last 2 weeks, OBA has lost in overtime to Tulsa Noah 26-20, and last week in overtime to Watonga 28-26. They have seen their fair share of close ball games. Good boot to the near sideline. Picked up on the bounce by Cheatham at the 10. Tried to turn the corner on the far side, get to the edge. He's cut off and pushes forward out across the 20-yard line, out across the 25 to the 26, and that is where OBA will take over first down and 10.
Yeah, number 25 that time, and Jacoby Edwards on the stop for the Terriers.
So the Trojans trailing by a touchdown.
Number 5, Jet Cheatham.
Baron Winter in that first half, 11 of 19 for 126 yards with a touchdown and a pick.
First down, Trojans.
And surprisingly, he also led the Trojans in rushing. 7 carries for 34 yards. And on first down, handoff up the middle, Davis, nothing there. Nothing there. That hole shut down in a hurry.
You bet. Good penetration that time by the defensive line. Taylor. Number 70, 71 and 53.
Kelly and
Billy
Camden Billy.
They're a handful.
Kelly and Billy, Billy and Kelly, Kelly and Billy. Just you have nightmares about them if you're OBA. You're second down and a long 10. Winner to throw, left side, caught. Cheatham tries to get some running room, snuck out of a tackle. And he'll get out of bounds. He was chased down and tackled on the far sideline. He'll pick up 6. We'll bring up third down and a long 4.
There's a couple guys missed there to get a couple of extra yards.
The ball down at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, trips over here.
Steps up to avoid the blitz. Has a man down here wide open. He overshot his intended receiver, Connor Colby, and Connor kind of broke off the route.
Yep, he did.
He broke off the route. If he would have kept it going, he would have ran right under that one.
Yeah, he just bad timing that time because he stopped just as he threw it. He had Thornton there in the seam too.
So now it's 4th down and about 4. And Baron Winter will step back to punt it away. Dangerous return man Ethan Hamberlin standing at about his 43. So a 3 and out for OBA to start the 3rd quarter. Not what the home fans wanted to see. Here comes the rush. The kick is angled toward the near sideline. It's high and very short and will pretty much die right there. This is going to be good field position for Thomas. They're going to take over inside the 45-yard line of OBA, about a 12-yard punt.
He kicked that in straight up in the air. It didn't get much distance on it.
So Thomas will take over with 10:24 to play in the 3rd quarter, and they will start the drive in OBA territory, we'll say at the 45-yard line. Dylan Castillo, 8 rushes for 49 yards in the first half. The quarterback for Thomas, Ethan Hamberlin, 9 carries for 75 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. High snap, nice bounce, and Castillo will end up picking up yards. Did he stay on the side? Did he stay in bounds?
I think he did.
I don't know. They may be marking it back. Let's see here. Nope, they're going to say down to the 33. 32-yard line. So give him a gain of 12 yards. Was there a penalty? There was a flag.
Yep.
Holding flag, holding penalty will move Thomas back.
Yeah, that's it now.
You see the scores and the scoreboard. Those are all Class A scores tonight. Mangum leading Hinton 36-0. This Hinton team beat Thomas earlier this year, 29-26.
I heard Hamberton didn't play that game, so that would have made a lot of difference.
So 1st down and 15 now. The ball back across midfield at the 49-yard line. Handoff near side. Stepping out of a tackle is Hamberlin, but he won't get far. He'll lose a couple as he was strung out. Andrew Francis, one of the ones there on the tackle. I think Jacob Wilson in there too. And they're going to give credit to Jacob Colby as well.
Yeah. Right here, if you want to get some good field position back, get a stop right here. And
the loss of 3 yards right there. Back to the 46-yard line. Makes it 2nd down and 19.
Yep.
Back to throw as Castillo. Screen pass is set up. The intended receiver tripped. And that pass was intended for Noah Rainwater, but he fell down.
A lot of crowded people there in that area where you're trying to throw the football. He had Hamberlin out here on the side too. He could have released it too.
Big play, 3rd down and 19. Thomas yet to punt tonight. OBA would like to make him punt. Get a stop right here. Now they give it to Hamberlin this time. And Hamberlin staying on his feet and busts free. 1st down and more. Can he score? He will. On 3rd and 19, Hamberlin goes 54, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night.
Just a read option, but he just kind of gliding along there and looking for a seam to cut back in. And when he got it through there, he just weaved his way, got to the sideline, and outrun everybody.
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Looks like about the 4, maybe.
So is this first and goal, or is this an extra point? They're going to say he stepped out. It's first and goal, so a gain of 51. And Castillo will take the snap and push forward down to the 1-yard line. They put the points on the scoreboard. Now they're taking it off. It'll be second down and goal at the 1. OBA has been tough inside the 5-yard line. Let's see what they can do right here. Second and goal. Castillo again, and he will be stopped shy. He'll lose a yard.
Yep. 68. Big play by
Dalton McAllister.
Big play. Big play by the senior defensive lineman.
So here is third down and goal.
He got penetration that time, got him in the backfield before he even got started.
Dalton McAllister, big senior, makes the play. Third and goal. Handoff on the Jets deep to Fernandez. He is strung out and tackled for a loss. Back at the 9-yard line.
OBA's goal line defense has been pretty tough.
Yes, they have.
Once it gets in that side to 10, you know, they change their defense and get more people in the box and make it harder for them to run.
They just lost 7 yards on that when it's fourth and goal. Mark the ball at the 9-yard line. So now a decision by Thomas. If they have somebody, they've gone for 2 every time. If they had somebody who could kick, they might be able to go to a 2-possession lead, but they're going to go for it. Fourth down and goal from the 9. And Castillo, his number called, busts free and gets down to the 2 before he stops. He comes up 2 yards short, and OBA with a big stop. It was first and goal from the 3, and how big was that tackle at the end of that long run by Hamberlin?
That's why you don't ever give up on the play, because you never know what's going to happen, and that running him down on that long run saved him 6 points right now.
So OBA will take over, first down and 10. The drive will start at the 3-yard line. With 7:43 to play in the third, they trail still 20-13, but they just had a big defensive stand to keep Thomas off the scoreboard. Winner sidearms it. Davis to the 10. Boom to the 13. Don't want to be in his way. In on the mix and the tackle was Ethan Hamberlin. I'll take it back. It's actually Caleb Rainwater. It is a first down out of the 14-yard line, a gain of 11.
He's made some good, tough runs.
That's his 6th catch of the season for 115 yards. First down and 10. Him to the backfield. Winter to throw. Winter looking. Has a man in traffic. Go. Jacob Wilson didn't get the hands out for it. Alligator armed it a little bit. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Tom Nelson, the coach, Randy Turney. Don't forget, coming up in this quarter, we're going to do our High Plains Insurance trivia question. Need to hold me to that. Interesting question tonight. We'll have in a little bit. Second and 10. Winter pumping, now rolling right. Wants to run, tried to make a move and gets tackled out of bounds. He did. Leading away on the tackle for Thomas was Davin Stewart. It'll bring up third down and 5 after the 5-yard gain to the 19.
There's a big play right here to keep the chains moving and keep the ball away from their offense, and you got to get some of that field position back if you're OBA.
Yeah, if you don't get it right here and you have to punt,
Yep.
most likely this third quarter is going to be played on this side of the field.
Especially after that last punt.
Yeah.
Didn't have much luck with that.
Empty the backfield. 5 receivers. Lots of options for Winter. And he throws a pick. Is it intercepted? No, it's incomplete. It was into the hands of Rainwater, but he couldn't reel it in. It's 4th down and 5.
Had good pressure there from the back side from Thomas. He had to get rid of it pretty quick.
So 4th and 5. Baron Winter just needs to kick this ball as far as he can. I think he was getting a little last attempt. Trying to angle toward the near sideline, kick it away from the return guy, and he got a little too cute with it and kicked it straight up in the air. Snap is back. And this one is returnable from the 40-yard line. Fernandez, and he is tackled. Great special teams tackle made by Connor Colby.
You bet.
Connor Colby with the good tackle. 1st down and 10 for Thomas. Start the drive at the 42-yard line of OBA.
Yeah, good hustle though, Kobe. Get down there. That punt wasn't in the air very long, but he got there in a hurry. But so good effort by him to shut that down pretty quick.
The drive will start with 6 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's still 20-13. Neither team has scored in the second half. Great starting field position for the Terriers. Fernandez in motion. Castillo. Hands off to Hamberton. Hamberlin finds some running room. Not much. Maybe 3 or 4 across the 40 down to the 38. They'll give him 4 yards.
Yep. Tulsa Freeman, number 52, senior defensive lineman. She made some nice tackles tonight for OBA. Tell you what, even if the play goes away from him, you got to hustle, because when they cut back, if you're there, you can make a tackle.
2nd and 7. Hamberlin again, only a yard or 2 here. Morgan Meyer might have been in that mix in the tackle. Also Coulter Freeman. Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
I don't know if they made some adjustments at halftime or not, but I think their defensive OBA has been a lot better in this third quarter.
There goes Castillo up the middle, and he gets the 1st down. Boy, he held on to that ball.
Yep.
He put it right in Hamberlin's gut and just rode him for a while, then took off and gets the 1st down inside the 30-yard line of the 29, gain of 8.
Yeah. Connor Colby again on the stop for the black and white.
First and 10. Fake the jet sweep to Fernandez, and Castillo up the middle, picks up a couple, maybe 3, as he was shut down in a hurry. Give him 2. Morgan Meyer on the stop.
Yep. Junior defensive lineman.
2nd and 8. Can OBA get another big defensive stop to stay within a touchdown? Hamberlin, not much there. He'll gain a yard.
Yep.
He ran right into a pack of Trojans.
Yep.
And is pushed back.
Yeah, Cole Davis, number 44, and number 77, Garrett Slaving.
Give him 1. He's got 14 carries for 128 yards rushing tonight. 2 touchdowns. 3rd and 5. More like 3rd and 6, actually. OBA. They're going to bring everybody, but they back off. And there goes Hamberlin. First down yardage to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown. 26-yard run by Ethan Hamberlin. His third rushing touchdown tonight. And now Thomas has their biggest lead of the ball game at 26-13.
It's the thing about that offense. You can hold them for 5 or 6 plays and do a good job. It just takes a blink of an eye, and they're going 30, 40 yards with it to the house.
Ride and Looper's extra point attempt. Sneaks through. 3:35 to play in the third quarter. Now Thomas on top, 27-13. We'll take a break. It is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Thomas goes 42 yards in 6 plays in 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Ethan Hamberlin, a 26-yard touchdown run. And Ryden Looper with the extra point kick. And now 27-13, Thomas. OBA needs to score right here, down by 2 touchdowns. Cheatham trying to find some running room on the return. Stays on his feet and will go down at the 20. Got to give him credit, though, as he tried to find something. Pretty good coverage.
Yeah, ran 30 yards and
gained about 5.
Yep. But his effort, he's looking for something.
So the drive will start at the 20-yard line. 3 minutes and 26 seconds to play in the third. And OBA needs something to happen right now. The lead in the District A1 is on the line here at Commitment Field. The last 2 undefeated teams left in this district. Little sidearm throw by Winter. Off the hands of Jacob Wilson, incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, pretty good at the ball there, but Wilson, too. That's one of those that you want back if you're a receiver.
Yeah, Wilson's had his hands on a couple and hasn't been able to reel them in tonight. He's caught 3 balls, though, so. .301 to play in the third. Empty the backfield. He got a feeling that Winter's going to be throwing it a lot between now and the end of this game. Except now he tries to find some running room, then passes off to Davis. Bounced in there, hit the ground, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Brings up 3rd down. Trojans.
26th throw of the night for Baron Winter. He's thrown for 144 yards. You were talking a big score in 8-man tonight. Southwest Covenant and Covington Douglas much tighter than we thought it would be.
Yep, third quarter, 14-14.
2nd down and 10. And Winter tries to buy some time, but he will go down and go down hard in the arms of Davin Stewart. He'll lose about a yard. It's a sack. It'll be 4th down and 11.
It's a tough time when you're trying to throw something, 10, 15 yards down the field. You got to have a little time, for those to come open.
Give credit to Thomas in that secondary, as there's really nobody open, as Winter's trying to look for somebody in a black jersey. Barron punts it away, angling toward the near sideline. Take a good OBA bounce out of bounds, but pretty good starting field position once again for Thomas. Line of scrimmage will be the 41-yard line. The 3 drives for Thomas in the second half has started at the OBA 45, the OBA 42, led to a touchdown, now the OBA 41. So this second half has been played entirely on the left side of the field, the north side of this football field. 1st and 10. Give it off to Hamberlin around the right side, and boy, good yardage again. There's a flag on the play, though.
Yeah, I think it's coming back.
I'm impressed by Ethan Hamberlin.
Yeah, he's got good speed, but also he's got good vision. He knows when to cut it back, and he's always looking for a seam to run through.
Well, OBA, with some help from the holding penalty by Thomas, has an opportunity here once again to get Thomas off schedule. Now they just got to stop him. It'll be first down. Let's see, they're going to mark this back to the 47. First and 22. I just give it to Hamberlin. He's been big in 3rd and 20, 2nd and 18. And they will give it off to Owen Baldwin, trying to get to the edge, and he will lose yardage. As great job by OBA defensively to string that one out. And tackle was made by Jacob Colby, the freshman. We've called his name a bunch.
Yeah.
Back to the 47. I'll say no gain. Clock is becoming an ally of the Terriers. Now 1:15 to play in the 3rd quarter in that 2-touchdown lead. OBA needs a stop right now. They need to get the football back. 2nd and long. Quarterback keeper near side and running room. 50, 45, 40, 30, 25, 20. Tackled from behind inside the 15-yard line. Another big run. Castillo with it this time as he was tackled by Connor Colby. But the gain from the 47-yard line of Thomas down to the, here they mark it at the 13-yard line. Gain of 40. First down and 10. Longest run of the night for Dylan Castillo. He's now up around 100 yards rushing tonight as well. Timeout OBA. We'll take it with him. 33 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Thomas on top, 27-13, and knocking on the door in the OBA red zone. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Farmers Transportation is excited to back the OBA Trojans in tonight's game. Matt and Lara Meyer have over 25 years in the agricultural transportation business and can take care of all your ag transport needs, focusing on transporting anhydrous, liquid, and dry fertilizer. Remember that proper nutrition yields healthy, profitable crops. Let them work for you. Call 580-532-5580 or email matt.farmers@yahoo.com. For Farmers Transportation, proud to support the Trojans and all of our area high school athletes.
First down from the 13-yard line of OBA for the Terriers. And the handoff this time to Hamberlin. And he'll get down to about the 10 or so, make it the 11, picking up 2. Bring up second down and 8. Couple of 100-yard-plus rushers tonight for Thomas. Now 16 carries for 156 for Ethan Hamberlin, 14 carries for 107 yards rushing for Castillo, and that'll be the end of the third quarter as Thomas outscores OBA 7-0 in the third quarter and push their lead to 14 at 27-13. It is the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Back at the Squirtle Game of the Week, Tom Nelson, the coach Randy Turney. We enter the fourth quarter. Thomas 27, OBA 13, and Thomas has it. Second down and 8 at the 11-yard line of the Trojans, trying to add to their lead.
Big position ready to keep them out of the end zone, have a chance.
Not exactly too sure why they're stopping play as we start the fourth quarter.
Somebody's lights are on.
Oh, car lights, yep.
I've seen
somebody in the luxury suites to our right. Yeah, in high school football, the luxury suites are the best parking places around the fence. Up at Northwestern, up at Alva. Boy, that's great.
Yep.
Lots of luxury suites in Alva. On the jet sweep, tried to turn the corner is Noah Rainwater. He won't. He will lose yardage as he was tackled by Colton Freeman.
Yep.
Mark this one back to the 14. He'll lose 3 yards.
Yeah, you want to defend that jet sweep, you got to string it out and everybody run to the football and use the sideline as a tackler. OBA did an outstanding job of defending that.
Third down and 12, and once again, OBA needs a stop. They cannot afford to give up points. See if Castillo wants to throw the football. He doesn't. He's going to call his own number right up the middle and get down inside the 5.
Read option.
Which will bring up fourth down and goal. Connor Colby with the stop. They will mark it at the 4, a gain of 10.
About 2 yards. Big play right here.
Fourth down and goal at the 4-yard line for the Terriers.
Overloaded right. Got him to jump.
Yep, they did. Half the distance. Turned fourth and goal at the 4. It'll turn into fourth and goal at the 2.
Yep. Smart. Got a secret quarterback back there. Played a few snaps.
Tells you how good quarterback last year was that Castillo didn't get much playing time a year ago.
Nope. They had a lot of seniors last year on that football team.
So now 4th and goal from the 2. And there's Hamberlin around the left side, but he got in, but a flag flies. This one's coming back and mark off 10 yards against the Terriers.
It's going to be a hold. Through that right at the initial block on the end.
So now 4th and goal. We'll take it back beyond the 10-yard line. Put it back on the 12. Clock is stopped with 10:12 to play in the ball game. OBA not out of this ball game down by 2, but they cannot afford to let Thomas score. 4th and goal, 3 wide to the left, slot right, and a timeout called by Thomas. We'll take it with him, 10:12 to play. You know what? Let's don't take the break. You know what we haven't done yet? We haven't done trivia. Let's do trivia. We're going to keep it right here. We always forget trivia, and now it's high time. And if you know the answer to this, tweet us at Skortle. And here's the question. Oklahoma Bible Academy is the oldest co-ed private school in the state of Oklahoma. What year was it founded and where? The oldest co-ed private school in Oklahoma right here at OBA. What year was it founded? A long time ago, I'll tell you that. And where? Little trick to that question.
I know the where, but I don't know the time.
Got to go back. Got to go back a ways. And what's interesting here is their crest usually has it, but Corey has taken it out of the crest on this particular graphic, so you can't cheat.
I'll give him a little hint. I was playing in a state championship game in 1971, and the girls were playing at the state tournament at the same time.
Yeah, tweet at Skortle. That's how you give us the answer. And if you get the answer first correctly, we're going to give you some Skortle swag. At Skortle on Twitter. So give it to Hamberlin. Hamberlin tries to turn the corner, and he will get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Thomas Terriers, number 23, Ethan Hamberlin.
Hamberlin scores from 12 yards out. That'll make it 33-13. How about 3 rushing touchdowns for him tonight? Maybe 4 here. Hang on. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Yep. So he's had a hand in 5 tonight.
Yep.
Extra point upcoming from Ryden Looper. It's good. 10:05 to play in the ball game. Now 33-13 Thomas. And this is the Skortle Game of the Week, brought to you by High Plains Insurance.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@skortle.com right now for more information.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com.
Ethan Hamberlin scores from 12 yards out for Thomas, caps a 8-play, 41-yard drive in 4 minutes and 9 seconds. The extra point kick by Ryden Looper. And the Terriers on top now 34-13. They have outscored OBA 14-0 here in the second half. It was 20-13 at the half. And the kick is high and short, and it will bounce, and picked up. Trying to find some running room is Connor Colby. And Connor will stay on his feet out across the 35-yard line. So Hamberlin has scored in that 12-yard run. Before that, he scored in a 26-yard run. Back in the first half, he caught the 54-yard touchdown pass. Then he scored in a 6-yard run and a 1-yard run way back in the first quarter. So he has had himself a night. OBA will take over first down and 10. The line of scrimmage is the 40-yard line. Just under 10 to play in this one. Winter will hand off near side. Cheatham trying to get to the near sideline. He'll turn it up and gain to the 45, meaning he'll pick up about 3 or so. Let's see here. Mark him out at the, put him right at the 45. It's a gain of 5. Second down and 5. Cheatham now with 6 carries for 5 yards. That is not the correct answer. Jenny, the realtor, just tweeted in the wrong answer. She got half of it right. Second down and 5. Rolling to his right is Winter. Across the middle, Davis with the catch. And the running room down inside the 35-yard line to the 33. Nice throw and catch from Barron Winter to Cole Davis.
Yeah, and a big guy reeled it in and run over a guy. A good catch and run there from Winter to Davis.
Gain of 22.
OBA need that little spark there to get the crowd back in the ball game.
Yeah, the trivia question tonight. What year was OBA founded as the oldest co-ed private school in the state? And where was it for years and years and years and years? Handoff. There goes Cheatham up the middle. He's got some running room. First down and more down inside the 15-yard line. We may have a controversy on our hands with our trivia question. We've got 2 different answers. A carry for Cheatham. Down to the 15. Gain of 18 on the carry. Winter to throw. Sidearms at right side. Caught at the 5. And tiptoeing near the end zone. I believe he stepped out. Catch was made by Jacob Wilson. It is a touchdown.
The referee over there on the sideline right by the flag never did make a motion.
So it's a 15-yard hookup from Winter to Jacob Wilson. Jacob's 4th catch of the night, his 3rd receiving touchdown. And that'll make it 34-19.
I thought he must have stepped out too because there wasn't no signal. He's right there by where he was at on the goal line.
We'll go for 2, and they will make it. Jacob Wilson able to get inside the pylon. 8:20 to play in the ball game now, 34-21. We'll take a break. It is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Wheeler Brothers Grain Company, with 3 locations in Thomas and Fay, are proud to support all of our area athletes. The place you've trusted for all of your feed, seed, and fertilizer needs since way back in 1917. That's Wheeler Brothers Grain. Go to WheelerBrothers.com to keep up with the latest weather, ag headlines, market news, and futures. And take it with you when you download the Wheeler Brothers Grain app. Your needs will always be met at Wheeler Brothers Grain, proud supporter of Terrier football. Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
OBA scores in a 15-yard touchdown pass from Baron Winter to Jacob Wilson, and they try the onside kick. And Thomas will end up getting it, but it was interesting for a second. We're going to give the answer to, Jenny the Realtor's the winner. We've got two different answers on the year of founding for OBA. She said 2000. We'll go ahead and put it on the screen here in a second. But the answer we had was 1918, but she has 1911, and it was founded in Mino. So Jenny the Realtor, congratulations, and thank you for sponsoring tonight's broadcast as well. She will be getting a package of Squirtle swag. Thomas Levitt first down and 10 at the 45-yard line. And on first down, finding running room around the left side. And it's Hamberlin again. Gain of 4 will bring up second down and 6. Hamberlin is having himself a night. 4 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown.
They're going to keep it on the ground and stay in bounds. Keep the clock running.
7:40 to play. Second and 6. It's Hamberlin again. And he's tripped up after gaining about 3.
Rush by number 23, Ethan Hamberlin. Tackle made by number 10, Jacob Wilson.
Yep.
Jacob Wilson on the stop. It'll be third down and 2.
Wilson went down low and got him on the ankles and tripped him up.
Clock will tick under 7 minutes to play. 34-21, the 13-point lead for Thomas. Castillo will watch that play clock run all the way down to near 0. Had 8 seconds on it right now. He's actually going to go ahead and hand off to Hamberlin. And there goes Hamberlin. He'll get the first down. He needed to get to the 45. He got to the 44. Moved the chains. A gain of 3. He's going toward 200 yards rushing tonight. He's got 175.
Yeah, he stayed in bounds, too. Keep the clock running.
Next week, back to the 8-man ranks as we see the Garble Wolverines hosting the Ringwood Red Devils next Friday night.
Yeah, Cherokee defeated Garber tonight 58-12, and Ringwood was leading Wacomas 40-14.
First down and 10. Hamberlin again turning it up. They're going to hand it off to him and say, stay in bounds, son, stay in bounds. He'll get inside the 40-yard line, down to the 38, picking up 6. He now has 20 carries for 181.
It's kind of hard for him to stay in bounds, too. He's always running down that sideline.
Yes, he is. Thomas is going, if they can hang on here, go to 3-0 in the district. They just want to hold on for 5.5 more minutes and hit the road out of town. The jet sweep, Fernandez, Caleb for a couple more.
First by number 42, Caleb Fernandez. Tackle made by number 16, Connor Colby.
Connor Colby on the stop, down to the 37.
Yeah, most of the time that jet sweep, you're trying to get to the sideline to find some running room, but since you're trying to run out the clock, you're looking for the seam to cut up in so you can keep that clock running.
So congratulations, Jenny the Realtor. She is our winner tonight of the Squirtle Trivia question. 1911, oldest coeducational private school in the state. Oh, and there goes Hamberlin again down the near sideline. 20, 15 to the 10, to the 5, and tackled inside the 5-yard line. Any flags? I don't think so. Down to the 2. 35-yard run, and that'll get him over 2 bills.
Yep. Good hustle there by number 16, Connor Colbert, to run him out and force him out of bounds there about the 2.
He's got 21 carries for 216 yards rushing tonight. I got a feeling they might give it to him to get touchdown number 5, rushing touchdown number 5. Would be his 6th touchdown overall tonight.
He's carried about every time on this drive, except for that jet sweep while ago.
That's true.
The number 42 carried the ball. Fernandez.
Thomas next week will be on the road at Moreland. Then they finish up at home against Fairview. And they got a big matchup, non-district, at Perry in Week 10. We saw Perry back in Week 1. That'll be a good game.
Yep. Moreland, they were tied up with, or they were trailing Fairview 8-6 at halftime, but now they're leading 28-8.
OBA will host Hooker next week, then go out to Texoma, that long drive out to Texoma that Thomas made last week, before they wrap up their season, regular season at least, at home against Fairview in Week 10. Got the timeout on the field, 4.5 to play, and 34-21 the score, as OBA needs a stop, and then they need to get down the field in a hurry to try to crawl back to within a touchdown in this one. Like to thank the crew tonight: Randy Turney, Corey Rogers, Ethan Sunken, Trey Robinson, and Adam Dieselhorst, the Squirtle crew. And next week, we took last week, 2 weeks ago off, and then last week Coach Turney took the week off. Next week, full boat again as we go to Garber, the home of the Wolverines. I'm looking forward to that Week 10 matchup, Minko and Cashin. That is going to be a dandy matchup.
That will be a dandy. That'll be a slobber knocker, as they say, because Coach Warlar and the Wildcats have had some battles in the last few years. Both of them ranked in the top 10 in the same district.
Coach Wardlaw from O'Keene quarterbacked the Whippets to a couple of state championships. First down and goal from the 2. Coach Shackelford from the Morrison family.
Flag.
Yeah, the play got underway before the ball was snapped. This will be 5 yards against Thomas. Put it back to the 7. Which I guarantee you is okay with them. They can maybe run 2 plays, 3 plays, and run some time off that clock. I'd like to thank those sponsors who jumped on board with us this week. A lot of good OBA sponsors. We appreciate them. And if we give you a call sometime and we're asking for your sponsorship, we hope you say yes. Because we would appreciate it, trying to bring the best of high school sports to the people of Oklahoma. From the 7, and trying to get to the edge, is Hamberlin, and he'll get in there for a touchdown. 5 rushing touchdowns, 6 overall for Ethan Hamberlin as he scores from 7 yards out. Thomas pushes that cushion back to 3 touchdowns, 40-21.
You know, think about their offense. It's not fancy. You're going to see the read option. You're going to see the jet sweep, and but it's tough to stop.
They just say, stop us. Try to stop us.
Kind of like Barry Switzer in the good old days with the wishbone. We're going to run the wishbone, so
here's what we're doing.
There's 3 options. Pick your poison.
Kick is good by Ryden Looper. 4:19 to play in the contest. 41-21, a 20-point lead for Thomas. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week, brought to you by High Plains Insurance. Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics, just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court. Ethan Hamberlin scored from 7 yards out to cap a 7-play, 55-yard drive in exactly 4 minutes. Looper with the extra point kick, 41-21 the score. And a handoff, a reverse in the return. Cheatham with running room down the far sideline, stays on his feet, and is finally slung out of bounds, but in Thomas territory. That's where OBA will take over. Looks like inside the 40-yard line of the 38. Coach, I'm gonna tell you, you can kind of keep an eye on the ball game we're talking about here, but we're now tied at 20 in that Covington-Douglas Southwest Covenant game. Keep an eye on that one for us.
You bet. Number 2 in Class C got their hands full with the Wildcats, and that's a district game.
Where's that game being played at tonight?
I'm not sure. I think it's at Covington.
First down and 10 from the 38. Winner to throw, rolling right, back across the middle, incomplete.
Chisholm Longhorns going to have a nice ride home. That little 3.5-4 hour drive from Hooker, leading 48-0 with about 2 minutes to go.
Those games out in the Panhandle are games that you don't want to lose, just because you know how much longer that drive will seem to be. I think my longest drive out there, I did a game at Beaver one time, followed Hennessy out to Beaver one time. That was far enough.
You haven't been to Boise City.
No, I've never been to. I've been to Boise City, but not for a game. Been through there. Winner near side, ball caught, and down to the 31-yard line is Connor Colby. So a gain of 17. Now Baron Winter is just shy of 200 yards passing. Colby's second catch tonight. He caught that 40-yard touchdown pass earlier in the contest. First down and 10. Play action. Barron stays on his feet, dumps it out right side, gets it in the hands of Cheatham, and Cheatham has running room to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone, touchdown. When in doubt, just get it in the hands of Jet Cheatham and let him jet it to the end zone.
Yeah. Little 5-yard shovel pass turned into a touchdown.
21-yard touchdown pass. Cheatham, his 6th catch of the night, and his 7th receiving touchdown of the year. 41-27, 3.5 to play. OBA is not, they don't think they're out of this ball game yet.
The thing about it, too, you got to keep in mind is those 15 points. That might come into play in this district too.
Yep, that's true. That's exactly right. Kick is up and good. The Arkansas tiebreaker. 3:30 to play in the ball game. 41-28 the score. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Well, OBA trying to keep the heat on. Thomas, they score in 3 plays, covered 62 yards in just 40 seconds. Barron Winter, a 21-yard touchdown pass to Jet Cheatham. The extra point kick is good by Nick Shelton. Now 41-28, 3.5 minutes to play. Coach made a great point about the 15-point Arkansas tiebreaker. Those points could come in handy, especially in this district.
You bet.
Kick is covered, and Thomas will get it. And keeping in mind that it is a 13-point game, and they do have that 15-point tiebreaker, let's see how interested Thomas is in marching down the field and scoring in the final 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, you think Thomas, definitely is, number 7 in the state and probably the leader in this district, but Texoma, Moreland, Fairview, OBA, there's a lot of them, not much wiggle room for those next 3 spots.
Now you keep in mind that Thomas only beat Texoma by 8 last week, so district points could really play a factor in this district in particular. There goes Castillo with first down yardage on the carry.
I think Moreland's got a pretty good football team too. They're leading Fairview 28-8, and they've had a good year so far.
Picked up the first down after the gain of 10.
First and 10, Thomas Terriers.
Castillo has 127 yards rushing on 16 carries tonight. Chisholm leading Hooker 48-0 late in that one. You see that on the Squirtle scoreboard across the top of your screen. Big win for Pawhuska tonight, too. How about Hamberlin trying to find running room, and he won't. He'll lose yardage, about 3 or 4 yards.
That's one of the very few yards he's lost yardage, but give credit to OBA for still hanging in there.
Andrew Francis and Morgan Meyer. Big play right there. The loss back across midfield to the 48. I lost 3.
String it out and don't let him cut back.
2:20 to play in the ball game. OBA has never led this game, but they have been a part of it all night long. This time it is the quarterback, Castillo. We'll get back to about the original line of scrimmage when the drive started at about the 50.
And they tried to run the trap that time. They pulled number 71, but he got kind of tangled up and plugged up the hole.
Star of the show tonight has been Ethan Hamberlin. 6 touchdowns and over 200 yards rushing.
And he's just a junior.
Yeah, 3rd and 11. Keeper by the quarterback. There goes Castillo. First down, and he will slide down. So he got yardage from the 50-yard line down to the 39, which is exactly what he needed for the first down, a gain of 11.
Yep. There won't be nothing fancy here. We got just a little over a minute to go. And I don't think OBA's got one timeout maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Thomas will go to 6-1. OBA will fall to 4-3 and lose their 3rd straight.
This is their victory formation here. You got three guys about 10, 15 yards.
Going to take away from Dylan Castillo's rushing numbers, though.
-5.
He goes from 140 to 135 right there. And he will have to do it one more time. He's going to lose 5 more. Coach, it's been a fun one tonight. This has been a good ball game.
We thought it'd be a good ball game. And it's, give credit to OBA for fighting and hanging in there.
Take a knee, and that'll do it. The Thomas Terriers now 6-1, 3-0 in the district. OBA is now 4-3, and they're even in the district at 1 win and 1 loss. Your final score is 41-28. Our postgame show begins after this. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Farmers Transportation is excited to back the OBA Trojans in tonight's game. Matt and Lara Meyer have over 25 years in the agricultural transportation business and can take care of all your ag transport needs, focusing on transporting anhydrous, liquid, and dry fertilizer. Remember that proper nutrition yields healthy, profitable crops. Let them work for you. Call 580-532-5580 or email matt.farmers@yahoo.com. For Farmers Transportation, proud to support the Trojans and all of our area high school athletes.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com. Wheeler Brothers Grain Company, with 3 locations in Thomas and Fay, are proud to support all of our area athletes. The place you've trusted for all of your feed, seed, and fertilizer needs since way back in 1917. That's Wheeler Brothers Grain. Go to wheelerbrothers.com to keep up with the latest weather, ag headlines, market news, and futures. And take it with you when you download the Wheeler Brothers Grain app. Your needs will always be met at Wheeler Brothers Grain, proud supporter of Terrier football.
Nice win for the Thomas Terriers tonight as they knock off the OBA Trojans. Your final score is 41-28. Tom Nelson, the coach, Randy, putting the wraps on this one. First of all, let's go back, and before we recap the scoring, what's the score in that Southwest Covenant Douglas game?
2 minutes to go in the ball game, and Southwest Covenant leading 26-20.
And you are locked on to Squirtle following that one, looking for the update to see what happens. I would assume we may have a final score before we get out of here. Back to the first half. Let's tell you how this one went down. Thomas scored the opening drive of the ball game. Short field, 46-yard drive in 2 minutes and 44 seconds. 5 plays. Ethan Hamberlin, the 1-yard touchdown run, just started a great night for him. Ryan Looper's extra point kick made it 7-0 with 9:07 to play in the first quarter. OBA had an answer. Barron Winter to Connor Colby, a 40-yard touchdown pass. The extra point was no good. That kept the lead in the hands of the Terriers. With 6:59 to play in the first half, it was 7-6 Thomas. 6-play, 70-yard drive in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Thomas had an answer. They took over at their own 48-yard line, went 52 yards in 8 plays. In 3.5 minutes, Ethan Hamberlin on the 6-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick was blocked to make it a 7-point game. 3:22 to play in the first quarter. 13-6 Thomas. OBA punted. Thomas fumbled. And OBA took over on their own 40-yard line and scored in 12 plays in 6 minutes and 9 seconds. And Barron Winter, a 11-yard touchdown pass to Cooper Thornton. The kick was good by Nick Shelton. That made it 13-13 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the first half. But a quick answer for Thomas gave them the lead at halftime. 3 plays, 55 yards in 44 seconds. And the touchdown pass from Dylan Castillo to Ethan Hamberlin of 54 yards. Looper's kick made it 20-13 with 1:49 to play in the first half, and that was the score at halftime. A 7-point lead for Thomas, 20-13. Neither team scored early in the third quarter. OBA a couple of punts. Thomas went forward on 4th down and came up empty at the OBA 9-yard line. Actually down to the 3-yard line is where they came up empty. That last play came up 3 yards shy of the end zone on 4th and goal. Thomas took over after an OBA punt at the OBA 42-yard line and scored in 6 plays, 2.5 minutes, actually 2:58, almost 3 minutes. Ethan Hamberlin, a 26-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick made it 27-13 with 3:35 to play in the third quarter. OBA punted, and another short field for Thomas, 41-yard drive in 8 plays in 4 minutes and 9 seconds. And with 10:05 to play in the ball game, Hamberlin scored from 12 yards out. Extra point kick made it 34-13. Quick score for OBA. Barron Winter, 15-yard touchdown pass to Jacob Wilson. And Wilson with a 2-point conversion. 4-play drive. They did it in about 1 minute and 38 seconds. Extra point kick made it, or the run made it 34-21. But Thomas had an answer. Hamberlin scored from 7 yards out to cap a 7-play, 55-yard drive in 4 minutes. With 4:19 to play after the extra point kick, it's 41-21. And OBA had the final points of the ball game. 62-yard drive in 40 seconds, 3 plays. And Barron Winter, a 21-yard touchdown pass to Jet Cheatham. Extra point kick was good to make it 41-28, and that is your final score. 13-point win for Thomas. OBA is 4-3, now 1-1 in district play, and Thomas moves on to 6-1 and 3-0. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and Coach will check some scores. We'll have some numbers for you as well, the final stats. Nice win for the Terriers over the Trojans, 41-28. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Good matchup in Class A District 1. The winner, the Thomas Terriers over Oklahoma Bible Academy. And the final score, 41-28. Let's go ahead and give you the final numbers as I kept track of them. These are by no means official, but I try to be as close as I can. You take a look at them on your scoreboard. First of all, for OBA, 19 rushes for 71 yards tonight. And some of the rushing numbers, including leading the way, was Baron Winter, 7 carries for 38 yards. Jet Cheatham had 7 carries for 23 yards to lead the way. Cole Davis, 5 carries for 9 yards. He seemed to have more than that, though. I thought Cole had a pretty good game tonight, but the numbers don't really bear that out. Through the air, Baron Winter was 17 of 31 for 219 yards, and he threw 2 touchdown passes. Let me make sure about that. He might have had 3. Let me see here. He had 3 touchdown passes in the ball game and 1 interception. And looks like Jet Cheatham with 6 receptions tonight, including a 21-yard touchdown reception. Connor Colby had 2 catches, including the 40-yard touchdown. Jacob Wilson, 4, including a touchdown. And Cooper Thornton with 3, with a 11-yard touchdown. So he had 4 touchdown passes and 1 interception in the contest. 50 offensive plays for 290 yards of total offense for OBA, and that 1 turnover back in the first half. For Thomas, 55 rushes for 361 yards, couple over 100 yards, actually 1 over 200, 1 over 100. Ethan Hambleton, 23 carries, 220 yards rushing tonight, and don't forget the 6 touchdowns, 5 rushing and 1 receiving tonight as well. I want to make sure about that really quick. He had 3 in the second half, and then he had 2 more rushing touchdowns, 6 total with the reception as well. So Ethan Hamberton with a huge game tonight. Quarterback Dylan Castillo had 20 carries for 130 yards rushing. Through the air, Castillo was 3 of 7 for 69 yards. He threw a 54-yard touchdown pass to Ethan Hamberlin, and he threw an interception as well. So 62 offensive plays for 430 yards of total offense for Thomas tonight, and they had 2 turnovers in the contest. But Thomas is the winner. They're now 6-1 in the season, and more importantly, 3-0 in district play. And Coach Turney sitting over there looking at scores. We're going to update a bunch of scores from the scoreboard. And there's one in particular I want to hear the update on right now.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
It's 26-20, Southwest Covenant leading Covington with 2 minutes to go. And we talked about C1. That's you take Pond Creek out of the number 1 team. You got a lot of good football teams there. Pond Creek defeated Buffalo 42-6. But Timberlake, a big win for them, beating Sharon Mutual 34-20. And Tyrone and Winoka, that's a big game at Tyrone. It's 42-42. It just went in overtime. So that's a big game out there at Tyrone.
That'd have been a good ball game for us to do, but I wouldn't want to drive that far.
That's right. And C1, Cherokee defeated Garber 58-12. Pioneer defeating Queerman 48-0. Ringwood defeating Wacomas 40-14. A big win for the Morning Bearcats tonight. And Class A1 beating Fairview tonight 28-8. Chisholm on the road at Cooker, defeating them 48-0. Texoma on top of Watonga 20-13. Morrison, a team that we covered earlier, bouncing back and beating Tonkawa tonight 30-14. The number 6 team in Class A, Pawnee, had a lot of trouble tonight with Barnsdall. Scored late in the game to beat Barnsdall 24-20. Number 7 team in Class A, Minko, kind of struggled early in the first half, but come on to beat Crescent 34-14. And the number 3 team, Pawhuska, defeating Hominy 46-12.
And a shout out to my old buddy Ricky Rogo at Chisholm Trail Broadcasting. Hominy. Every time. My boy Ricky's going through some health problems right now. So
just got a final. Southwest Covenant 26, Covington Douglas 20.
Wow, what a performance though for Covington Douglas tonight. Comes up short. As Southwest Covenant, they're going to feel pretty lucky to get down 74 back to the city unscathed, but nice win for Southwest Covenant and a great performance by Covington Douglas. We're going back to the 8-man ranks next week. We'll be in Garber, the Ringwood Red Devils and the Garber Wolverines, and 7 o'clock next Friday night, and I'm looking forward to that. You're going to be there, aren't you?
You bet.
Well, you know, you take off a week or two, and we begin to wonder, but we better make it. We can't do it without you.
I just missed one game now. I did take off 2 weeks, but
I just missed one.
And Corey went to Chris Stapleton, and I took my wife to Lauren Daigle in Tulsa. So
isn't that nice?
You bet.
You guys, I tell you what, great husbands, except we're gone every Friday night. But let's thank everybody who puts this show on. First of all, our sponsors who come on board with us. We can't do it without you. Matter of fact, I like that so much. Let's go ahead and read them off real quick. First of all, our presenting sponsor, High Plains Insurance. Tonight's sponsors, Jansen GMC, Farmers Transportation, Wheeler Brothers Grain, Cimarron Electric, Lepard Realty, Pioneer, Jeffco, Touchdown Graphics, and Athlete Care OKC. And the guys who get it done, Randy Turney, Corey Rogers, Ethan Sunken, Trey Robinson, Adam Dieselhorst, the Squirtle Road crew, as we tend to be. And next week, as I said, once again, not too bad for us. These guys coming up from the south have to drive a little bit. We'll be in Garber as the Wolverines take on the Ringwood Red Devils. For everybody in the Squirtle family, have a tremendous weekend. Enjoy your fall break, and we'll talk to you next Friday night from Garber. Good night, everybody.